Hi all. Today we'll be discussing regarding Nadi, and understanding this topic you'll be very clear which kind of asanas or which kind of pranayam is suitable for you as per your body type or your nature, so that you can slightly modify your yoga session or asana pranayam practices to get maximum out of it. So watch till the end to know the extra tips when you are practicing these asanas. And let's start without further delay. So let's understand what is Nadi first. So Nadi is the energy channel in our body. Exact translation to English, you can say nervous system, but near around similar. So we have two kinds of nervous system. One is sympathetic, parasympathetic. Sympathetic is nothing but the fight and flight effect of our body, and parasympathetic is the calmer side, the rest and recovery, those parts. So these two parts in our body also, as per Ayurveda or yoga, it is called the Ida and Pingala Nadi, or you can say Surya or Chandra. Surya refers to the masculine, fight and flight, when you are aggressive, and Pingala represents to the moon side, when you are mentally calm, you can think well, you can take right decision at right time, all these things. So let's understand it as take an example of a butterfly. So when butterfly, you can see the picture, one end, right side, you can take as sympathetic, and left side you can take as parasympathetic. So when we take right side, the Surya part, either you will be very active, hyperactive, what you say, like you can see some of your relatives or nearer one, once they enter to the room, they won't sit at a point or comfortably, they'll do something or other. Either they will clean something, or they will be making some dishes or something or other. Their body will be moving all time. That is not every time good. Those kind of people, if you are into physical fitness area, they will be thinking, I should work more, I should work out more, 2-3 hours in a gym, then some playing activities, etc., etc. So with that, what happens, the cortisol hormone secretes more, and these hormones makes us active more, so that while going to sleep also, that energy mode is active, and we are not going to sleep. The resting phase is very difficult, or recovery phase is difficult, so that our immunity will be very weak, and the healing capacity of our body will be very poor. So even if we are doing everything right, eating everything correct, then also we are fighting for the immunity, and we are getting once or more diseases. So most of the disease due to lack of recovery or rest will be focused on skin, hair, or some related to some issues related to guts. So this is not the exact right approach. Or some people will be very lazy, like they won't even walk, they won't even move, they want everything should be done by servant or some other person, so that they will be very lethargic. So that is the extreme end part of the butterfly of sympathetic nervous system. Either you are very active or you are very lazy physically. Similarly, if you are into parasympathetic, like the Chandra part or the mind part, then you will be very sharp, like you will be reacting to everything. If someone tells you something and maybe it is good for you, or maybe meaning is for your benefit, but before listening fully, you will be reacting to them. You will be telling something which is predetermined in your mind. And other way, you will be overthinking. The extreme part will be overthinking, which never will happen. Those kind of things also comes into your mind. The sign of depression also this. You will be thinking, if this happens, what will I do? If that happens, what will I do? No one loving me, no one caring for me, etc., etc. So both the cases, it is extreme. If you see the butterfly, either right up is difficult, left down also difficult. Similar way, any extreme cases, it is dangerous for us, or we are not in a right path. So what it does when we do practice asana, pranayam or yoga, we come to the middle path. In Bhagavad Gita also, this exact statement they say, Thrita Prajna. Maybe you are very happy, or maybe some tragic happened to you, you are in the same state. This state we can achieve only if these two nervous system is in balance. We are not in extreme of any of this. So if we focus while practicing our asana and pranayam properly, we can bring it to the center or bring it to the middle path. So let's discuss now the third part of our discussion, how we can bring it to the center. Which kind of asana we should practice, which kind of pranayam we should practice. So as of now, you know which kind of person you are or what is your type. Like whether you are very active or you are very lazy, or you are hyperactive while mind you are reacting, you are answering to everyone, etc., etc., or you are overthinking, like anything you take, you will think to the extreme end. So find out your balance point where you are out of this 4 zone. If you are not in this 4 zone, if you think I am not very aggressive working or very not much lazy or something, or towards lazy, or I am feeling fatigue throughout the day, etc., etc., you can find where you are out of this 4 zone, and accordingly you practice your yoga, asana and pranayam. So asana part we'll discuss in the next video, upcoming video. So pranayam part we can discuss here firstly. So pranayam part 1 pranayam we should include, irrespective of which section you are, is Nadi Shodhan. Once you start doing Nadi Shodhan, gradually you can see it is very boring. Like as per text, Nadi Shodhan should be very slow. Suppose all of you might be knowing Nadi Shodhan is inhale from left, exhale from right, again inhale from right, exhale from left, but it should not be fast, not like that. When you inhale, it should be very slow, that you should not feel you are breathing, that much slow it should be, and vice versa similarly. So while doing Nadi Shodhan, you should go into the meditative zone and get inside your body and do the meditation process while breathing, flow with your breath inside your body, like that zone. Once you feel the meditativeness while doing Nadi Shodhan, gradually you can feel the changes in maximum 2 or 3 days or 1 week. And this is the most simplest pranayam you can do before sleeping, after getting up, anytime. Once you start doing this, you can see the changes psychologically, like you are not reacting to everything. Like suppose same situation, someone says you something bad or ugly, then you are like, it's okay, maybe he's in some bad situation. The empathy will come. What is empathy in the sense? You tend to understand the situation from their perspective. So that kind of changes you can feel, so that you won't be in a situation or in a position always thinking why me. Instead of, you will be grateful that I am getting this opportunity. Suppose you are driving in front and someone is honking or not giving you side or some weird things happening, then also you will be in state of mind, okay, let it be, something is bad happening, you will show the empathy towards the person. And this kind of, when changes happens and you are in cool state or you are in position to think for others, then lots of ideas start coming in and you can find the solution. You are more into finding solution rather complaining. This is not there, that is not there. Rather, you will find how I can resolve these issues. So these changes you can feel within a week or 15 days. Then physical part, how you will find changes. Suppose you wanted to have tea and going out to shop. Then instead of taking scooter or car or bike, you feel like, let's me go by walk and have a cup of tea and come back. Or you will find the way to move yourself, the body, to walk more, or make your homework, house chores very easily, or making home clean, etc., etc. So these small changes comes in. Sometimes you find you are doing everything on track and everything perfect, and sometimes you feel very lazy, and months or at least weeks the home is as it is, not cleaned, or you are not taking care of your personality or dressing sense or cleaning process, hygienic process, etc., etc. Those small changes you can find immediately once you start focusing on these attributes like nadis, parasympathetic, sympathetic, how to control this and how to bring it to the middle path balance. So let's start with Nadi Shodhan first. Then little more detail on asana and pranayama part we'll be discussing in upcoming videos. So stay tuned. Thank you very much for your time and support. Thank you.